So Albania has gone through a lot in its history, in its life. 50 years of the harshest communism system in the world, when the religion was completely eradicated from the vocabulary. Churches and religious leaders were imprisoned and killed. So it's slowly recovering from the past.
Sing like never before. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, worship your holy name. God, I will worship your holy name. Yeah, I will worship your holy name.
Currently speaking, the media ministry in Albanian churches is hardly a word that you can hear, in the church. It's not developed. Well, on the other hand, I think the potential is great because the Albanian church is young. This training, when he told me about the training, I said, this is wonderful.
As Unlezoti.net work through what other ministries are doing with Jesus.net, we see they're turning into some media companies in that way. And we said, we're the right people to kind of develop this. We'd be in a good position to do that and do it well.
I think this mission trip is really unique. We have such a talented group of people that really are experts in this field of media. And to be able to take all that talent and bring it together for something like this is really a different way of looking at missions.
The goal of Unlezoti.net is to connect people who are seeking for God with the local church. So we saw it as a way to actually extend and even make our mission larger than what we had originally thought coming to Korça.
What we're going to do right now is change the pace a little bit.
Change it up.
What we're going to do right now is change the pace a little bit.
As the country develops, as internet access becomes available to these remote locations, if Christians are right there with video, if they're leading the way in creating professional quality stories, I think that there's really a opportunity.
In the moment that the team decided they would come in Albania, I felt a great joy. I said, finally we have a seminar of this kind of nature. I was really happy because it's really needed. I know this will serve an empowerment of Christian media in our place. I was hoping and we've been praying for this.
We've been meeting together as a group for the last few months, just really trying to plan out our curriculum, designing the media kits, and really preparing ourselves for the best possible camp that we could put on here in Korça, Albania.
We spent a lot of time developing these media kits. They're simplistic in the sense that you can film and edit on the iPad, but in addition to that, there's a lot of powerful tools like microphones and lighting and the tripod and monopod that comes with the kits.
There also are several groups that are going to be leaving with these kits, and we're excited for them. There's also a few kits here in Korça that are going to be available for teams to come and rent out as well.
What we're going to do right now is change the pace a little bit.
The students took time listening, taking notes, and just kind of learning about the equipment, learning about all the programs that we were using, and they were just really engaged. Kind of started with the aspect of storytelling and just tried to get a real good handle on what it was to tell a good story.
Now, at the heart of every story is a message. And that's what we need to focus on.
It's exciting. And we need to resolve the tension. People don't live in relational tension. It must be resolved.
A couple of basics on production plan that we went over. And then when it comes to cinematography, the main thing that we really talked about was just how to frame a good shot.
As you can see, if we talk about the rule of the thirds, we have Rob hitting 2 of our points on the left side.
Using iMovie to cut clips, to put transitions in, to add titles, to add photos.
And that's right where Abby's pointing. So you can still see there's audio under those last 2.
It was just amazing to see really what the groups ended up producing.
We challenged the students to develop 2 projects per group. It was a big challenge. One of the projects was actually called MyStory.me, and it's a Christian testimonial of how you found God, how you came to faith.
The group chose to go up to the cross here in Korcha, which is a really neat journey up a switchback mountain road.
The second one was a group collective story. We had a few examples that kind of developed, and then there was a few other groups that wanted to do something a little bit different.
The second video that we took on was actually for a local dairy called Albania. We put together a video about why they're different, about the Christian roots of the company.
And then on the last day, we were able to talk about kind of distribution and have everyone show their videos. It was just neat to see the ownership that all the groups took of those videos at the end of the week.
10 videos in 2 days. That is incredible. It's just really amazing to see the small amount of training and the small amount of utilizing these resources, what it could produce, because the outcome was great. It was, everybody at the end was just floored with how good the videos were and the stories that were told.